Hey, I hope everyone's doing well today. A lot going on in the world, but it's still the world with all of its craziness. Good morning to United Carnivore here today. Going color, Donnie, Southern Co. Awesome. Midgie, good morning. Kim Brook Hudson, thank you. Scott does know 93. Going colorful, awesome. Great day, Bert. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate everyone. Is a great day in God's paradise. We got a lot coming on today. Just Kiltz in the morning on Sunday. Mark White, Sheila MQ, Marshall Purdy, Matthew Anderson, Teresa Aguello, and Stacy Gavin. Thanks for stopping in. It is Sunday, 10 a.m. Kiltz is up like usual early. I've done my workout, my weights, my walking. I did a little bit of sprinting today. I was watching some Sean O'Mara and Ken Berry yesterday, and I wanted to get my sprinting in. Laura, Western Haver, how you doing? Good morning from the great state of Texas, eating all the meat and eggs. Kiltz's way is bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, and you never have to add sugar ever, by the way. It's cream and eggs. They're the best. Love it. Steak. There's a stake your life on steak. Meat makes masters, mommies and men, and mush makes us weak and meek. What we're doing is working to get out of it. Too many people eating the weak meat meds with food. Gwenda Bolton, blessed Sunday from Massachusetts. M. Butler, happy Sunday. Escobar, good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Awesome. Fitness driven. One, we are all driven for fitness. We all want to feel better and look better. But what if you begin to say, I am the best and I look the best first thing every day, every single day? That's the number one thing you want to do. Right on. All right, let's see what we got going on the KMT chat. Maureen Atsali, good morning, Dr. K and friends. Lynn Cheney, good morning from California. Teresa Aguello, good morning. Marshall Purdy, good afternoon. Leon Gravasande, good morning. Maureen Atsali has a question. What are your thoughts on iodine? If you eat the fatty meat and the organ meats and you want to eat the adipose tissue as raw as possible, then you're probably getting the very best you can. I did a quick look on this morning, talking about goitrogens. These are the substances in the foods we eat that are likely causing the biggest problem. Goitrogens. And let's see, this is the HINT app for recipes to safely cook goitrogen foods. By cooking, soaking, fermenting our foods, we actually reduce the goitrogenic effects. So what are they? Thiocyanate, isothiocyanate, glucosides, glucosinolates, thionamines, thiourea, and flavonoids all damage your thyroid gland, and they cause something called a goiter. And goiters are enlarged. I think we should take enlarged, damaged, low and high thyroids. And so I think maybe our problem isn't lack of iodine, but it's all of these damaging substances, the goitrogens, which contain chemicals made by plants that are killing us, unfortunately. Happy Sunday, Minnesota, young man, Ken Brimmer. Kiltz is 68. I've done my 100 push-ups today. And listen, you got to get up and get out every single day. Get out of here, right? Get outside, sunlight, go for a walk. If you want to throw in some sprinting, great. But you can use your body weight to lift. I do my deep knee bends. And again, you don't need any special equipment. You're born with it. It's between your ears, right? Eliona, good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Flaherty Tribe. How you doing? I'm trying to get a wave to everyone. Berlin Anna, thank you for stopping in. Susie 430, good morning to you. Let's see. Demond, good morning. Thank you for stopping. I'm trying to get to everybody. Let's see. I got the Dr. Kiltz Instagram. I've got my KMT Live and YouTube, Facebook. I'm working on adding other platforms, including X, the old, what was that? Twitter. Brother Ray, Mrs. Alcampo, good morning. United Carnivore, Honey Drake, thank you so much. Wow, you are incredible. I'm still in bed. It's okay, Honey Drake. You can watch Kiltz in bed and enjoy, rolling around and just resting, relaxing. We're here to start the day with thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. You must have faith in God and look in the mirror, and there she, he, it is. Whatever you want to think about any of it, it's but a thought away, is it not? Right on. Let's make sure I'm going in the right direction. Gwen, M. Butler, Massachusetts. Let's see, Lynn Tucker, Honey Drake. I was watching a little SBG gang today, and they were interviewing Tony Hampton, talking about our good friend, Dr. Saladino. Again, I'm a carnivore in my concept. I sometimes eat a fruit, no, vegetable, no, cookie, cake, or ice cream, yes, rarely, because I don't label myself addicted. I am capable of, from time to time, a small bite. Thanks, great, see you later. The killer starts in the mind game. What you think of it is what you want to change the universe with, right? All right, our good friend Nelson Rodriguez, good morning from Lisa, Barb, and Nelson. Dr. Anidra Marie Johnson, good morning. Dr. Kiltz, labs and ultrasound tomorrow. Praying to have my transfer this week. Oh, thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. I pray for all the most amazing things that you could bring to me. Let's see, we got Lynn Cheney from California, Teresa Aguelo, Marshall Purdy, Leon Gravasande, Maureen Atsali, Ken Brimmer. Again, you can add some Lugol's iodine, by the way, on the skin, drops of it a couple times a week. I don't take any supplements, and I sell them, Molecular Fertility and an organ meat supplement through Kiltz Help and Molecular Fertility. I think if you're on a standard diet, we got to get more people doing that. Now, I think organ meats are good for us, and I encourage us to use them. But if you're not try some of the Kiltz Health or Molecular Fertility organ meats. They're the best. Honey Drake, good morning to you. Faith in God is a must. I was talking to my good friend Tom today, and to me, the religions and Christianity and Muslim, Islam, Judaism, all of them, Hindu, Buddha, there are cultures. And if you see the good in the word in the way, you will find the beauty in those things. But if they're negative, controlling, and they're bringing you down, I want you to dig deep in the words of the first writers of their stories in order to build your very best bucket of the best words to make your life more amazing, right? The higher standard. This is a little reading from the Christ-based teachings by Don Curtis. All right, through what has come to be known as Christianity, Jesus Christ imparted to us a higher standard for living. The standard is summed up in his words. This kingdom of God is in the midst of you. Luke 17:21. He taught, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be yours as well. Matthew 6:33. That is the Christ teachings. And when he said, I am the way and the truth and the life, John 14:6, he was not referring to any limited human personality we might think of when we think Jesus, the carpenter's son. Instead, he was talking about the Christ alive through him and about the Christ that lives within each and every one of us. It's in all of us. Jeez Louise, is that simple? Right on. Honey Drake, I love you. Paulette Hasty in the house. Hey, Paulette, how you doing? And we are the gods. Look in the mirror. My good friend Ben Wu always says, God is in the mirror. That's it. Mark White, hello to you from Henderson, Nevada. Ken Brimmer, Minnesota, young man. Teresa Aguelo, you just came off your 5-day fast. How did it go? I just started my 5 days today. Nice. I just did 5 crazy, amazing days of fasting, nothing to eat, just water, no substitute, those drinks with stevia or anything. I did salt licking, and I hate the fatty meat. I drank the Gerolsteiner water, and that was it. 5 easy days. And when you go carnivore, listen, carnivore cures every disease we've been listing in humanity. And too many people are on drugs, and they're thinking negativity, and they're worried and fearful of life. Come on. It's a game of love and kindness always. Right on. United Carnivore. Any thoughts on a meetup yet in Florida? I'm working on it this week for the beginning of. I got to talk to a few others for us all to do this together. Maybe with SBG and others. We do a commingled meetup. Remember, meat is the master meal. Marvin Malley, hello from East Texas. Got your work boots on. Listen, exercise is not what I focus on. I focus on motion, what you put in the mind and the mouth and the motion of the most amazing temple, the Ferrari, the lioness and lion, which is us. This is the simple story, right? Can you eat some fruits or vegetables or some whiskey, wine, or beer sometimes? Sure you can. But if you focus on the fatty meat, hold on a second. I got to get some of my fatty meat and show you guys. Give me a second. This is like my funnest stuff to do. And I just dropped my steak on my toe. My favorite is Snake River Farms. Really makes to me the top of the line, grass-fed, grain-finished, really great, fantastic. But you don't need that. You can go to Costco or Tops or Price Chopper. There's really great meats locally. Go to your local places for great meat. But I love the fattiest personally. This is Alpine Butchers. Really great stuff. Love it. And they have some great burgers. And you can be carnivore on just burgers, beef burgers, and go find the cheapest, but add some extra fat. Because fat is where it's at if you're skinny. And don't forget to make the bone broth. You can make some bone broth. You want to leave the fat in or take it out, either way. But again, it's this thing about carnivore cures. Just go to Ken Berry, Anthony Chafee, Sean Baker, Lisa Wiedemann, Bellama, and Steak and Butter Gang. These are the people that inspire me. Judy Cho, A Carnivore Cure, Nutrition with Judy. Really amazing people out there sharing some ideas that most of us in the modern world of medicine go like, wait a minute, no. Kindness always. I agree with you, Marvin. That's it. That is really it. The top is amazing. What did I saw? I saw Jeff. I saw Raymond, Emily, Bella, Todd on SBG interviewing Tony Hampton. Great stuff. Just Google on YouTube carnivore. Look at Dr. Kiltz, Kiltz Health. We're all here to make it better. And listen, I thought this stuff on carnivore was wrong. And I was like, no way. I'm a Mediterranean Italian. I love eating fruits and vegetables, sprinkle on some olive oil and garlic and all those things. And I suffered for years, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, weakness in the mind, in the mouth, in the body. And when I went finally after Atkins and Weight Watchers and paleo and keto, I kicked ass on all those things by going carnivore. You eat the fatty meat, and you begin to think in the positive thoughts of life. And check out my book on daily inspirations, on the Fertile Feast. Just go to Amazon. You can look at my stuff. I'm just looking at my bookshelf and see if I've got any of those. I don't, but if you go to the back of all of my books, you'll see my stuff, because we're not only talking about the food you eat, but the thoughts you think and the motion you move. And the more you get up and out, and you don't have to do any extra heavy exercises or any jogging in life. You could be a knitter, a quilter, a painter, a poet, cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, the laundry. All these things are part of motion of life. But you want to whistle while you work because whistling brings in positivity, right? Vicki Lloyd, Lynn Cheney, any meetups in California. I'm working on all of them around the country for 25. We're going to work on next year's intention. Really excited about what everyone is doing on this great, amazing, kick-ass journey of love and life. Transfer, generally, I recommend 1 or 2 embryos. 1 or 2 is okay, Nick Bitts. But if you're younger, under 35, usually 1 if it's a first or second transfer. Number one is the number. Best way to replace electrolytes. Bone broth with salt in it. And remember, I came to Syracuse because of Salt City. I live in Skinny Atlas on the lake. It's amazing. Amazing. And salt is all you need to replace electrolytes. Salt water, Gerolsteiner. I love this valley, but I love the Gerolsteiner. I'm out of Gerolsteiner right now. I asked Miss Tita. So she puts it up, orders it up, it gets delivered. Kiltz goes nowhere. I'm basically a hermit. I don't go out anymore. Melissa C. Finished 78-hour fast is the key for me. Thank you for being such an inspiration. Look at you guys inspire me. By the way, everyone here inspires Kiltzy. That's why I love going to these meetups and these. I went to Cops and Campers yesterday. Eric Reynolds, I want to give a shout out, superstar, and you got to look at his stuff. Cops, I met a really good, amazing guy, Kevin P. Donaldson, on teaching those in the first responder world and cops. Man, you are crazy. Great book, inspiration on how we can all change the dialogue and the story. I believe it's that, but it's also go carnivore. You go carnivore, you're going to be like, wait a minute. It was like, I don't need my drugs anymore. My doctors. Wait a minute. Don't do carnivore because then I'm going to be out of a job and I'm going to have to do something else. Go on the speaking circuit, right? To inspire you and all of us. I'm going to be talking at the Orlando Keto Summit coming up the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I think it starts. I love being there to talk the story. I don't bring a bunch of slides. I just want to talk to you. You bring your questions and comments and thoughts and ideas. You burn fat always. We never burn sugar for energy. Plant sugars are glycosylating agents and glycating agents. The problem is you're eating like a pig, cow, and a sheep, not a lioness or lion. You listen, fasting is lasting. 2 to 3 days fasting every month, 5 to 7 days twice a year. That's my way. Let's see. Alicia Tooley had to cancel cycle due to no follicles growing, only 2 cysts. Well, we don't know if they're cysts or follicles, and you just trigger it and retrieve it. Don't know. All right. Let's see. Let's get to Anna Williams. PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness. What's the treatment for PCOS? It's the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Now, Kiltz's ice cream can be made with simply eggs and cream and maybe I throw in a little butter and salt and nothing else. I add 5 egg yolks to a pint of cream, a little bit of salt. You might even drip in a little butter while it's circulating, and whoa. And some brown butter is good too. You require nothing. Now, you can consume small amounts of sugars, small amounts of honey and fruit, but I don't believe any significance is good for you. I'll see you guys there. Signed up for meetup in September, which with Lisa Wiedemann. I think it's September. What is it? September 7th, Leon. Maybe you could put that in there with Lisa Wiedemann. It's going to be a rock star place. You're being there because it's a rock star. We are all the gods. We are all rock stars. When I call you a rock star, I'm not singling anyone out as not the rock star. Remember, the world is built as a mindset game. You are the mind masters of the universe. You are the great creators of the universe, right? Occam's razor, according to my good friend United Carnivore. We are lionesses and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. Isn't that kind of simple? It's like you don't need complicated here, right? I don't know if I like to hold the mic or hold on to the mic. I think there's this like we have that oral fixation, right? We got to put something in the mouth. And I was watching Huberman. I think his name is Huberman. I can't remember his first name. He's a really good guy. He's an omnivore, but he said when he did carnivore, it felt the very best. See, the reason we want to eat plants and sugars is because we want to be fat. Because the get fat gene is the best gene ever built into the universe of humanity, because it's there for you to survive the famines. Like your food is delivered to you. You don't have to hunt and gather anymore. Like, okay, you got it so easy, right? And you're like, well, how come they can't provide us better food? Well, don't blame I don't blame the government, the pharmaceuticals, the food company for any of it. I'm responsible for what goes in the mind, the mouth, and the motion of the body and where I go in my life. I'm responsible for that. So I take the responsibility every day of saying, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Number one. Number two is I simply eat the meat. And there are great producers of great meat out there, right? There's ranchers right nearby. There's people who provide great eggs and chicken and pork. And if you want to eat some plants, there are great local small ranchers and farmers that if you want to throw in a little of vegetables or fruit or some starchy potatoes, go at it minimally. Cook them well, add the fat, and enjoy your day. If you give negativity to the food negativity will force you to be more unhealthy. I went and had a beautiful lunch, dinner with my daughter Pilar and her beautiful fiance Luca. They're having a baby. I'm very excited. I'm okay to say that. And they ate fatty meat. We had a little bit of I'm a Yorkshire pudding, or I can't remember what it was. A little. Oh man, stage. All right. Matthew, I think I'm back. Better, stronger. What do we got here? Better, stronger, and healthier every single day. That is absolutely it. Better, stronger every day. That's the way. All right. Let's see. United Carnivore. We're all getting better. Renee Atke McKay. Did he go out? I did. I went out. I'm back. I'm back, my brothers and sisters. Tarot Killer, how many people have you vaccinated with mRNA vaccines? Me personally, I never vaccinate anyone. I don't. Matthew Tremblay, good morning to you. How you doing? I'm back. Maria Rothblatt, thanks for stopping in. Listen, again, I'm not here to blame anyone for anything. I'm bringing a message of how we all can live our lives in a better way, more positive, loving, kind, generosity, kindness. I think going carnivore, like help me eliminate so many diseases. I sometimes have some really great, amazing sourdough with a lot of great French butter on it. I love lobster, oysters, scallops, but I always make sure I dip them in butter. And I love ribeye steak. Stake your life on steak. That's all you need to do. I love air fryers. And I'll show you a little bit about that. I got some stuff to work on. And Kiltz's way is the baby's way. Love it. Love you, Tarot Killer. Thank you. Thank you. Makes him a woman. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate our good friend Tarot Killer has got some good words of wisdom. Let's see. Eat the fattiest meat and no ketchup, by the way. I don't believe in ketchup. I don't use ketchup. I use butter as my sauce and salt as my seasoning. That's what I recommend. Had I been only a meat eater since the day I was born and didn't go, I probably wouldn't need these either. So I agree with you, this stuff. Label it, you enable it. I'm a man, my friends, and I eat the meat. That's it. Brother Ray, thank you for being in here. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. Let's see. MS. My niece has MS. Multiple sclerosis is a diet disease of eating fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and lean meat. You must eat the fatty meat to be the healthiest you can eat. Carnivores. Yes. Sharon Walker, good morning from Kansas. Celebrating my oldest son's 13th birthday today, but no cake for me. That's it. But look at, I eat some cookie, cake, or ice cream, small amounts from time to time. I'm not going to miss a celebration from sometimes. But remember, those celebrations aren't meant to be having those things every single day. That's why I stay away from fruits, vegetables, and honey. I eat the fatty meat. I just did a 5-day fast. I haven't eaten a thing yet today. It's going to be maybe some steak. I may invite some friends over today. And again, mostly eat the fatty meat. If you're going to eat some fries, you fry them in tallow, lard, or duck grease. You get rid of the skin, is not good for you. And you dip them in sour cream, mayonnaise, duck grease mayonnaise, or butter mayonnaise, and you pour the grease from the steak all over it. You see, if you eat more fatty meat, you'll be the fittest ever. And what you may not know is that amino acids and sugars metabolize the same. They're both glucogenic and ketogenic. That's it. Good morning from Kansas. Happy birthday to your son, by the way. And again, Kiltzy will have a fork full. That's okay. Let's see. Michael Selly, did we get you there? We're helping others. Vitamin G. Benazati. Look at Benazati stuff. He's a rock star. I love Ben's work. Keto Camp. He's look at, you don't have to be carnivore all the time. I think most of the time is really the best way. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, best cure, carnivore. And carnivore, keto, paleo, Atkins are all fatty meat diets. That's all it is. Let's see. Gratitude. Good morning, Taylor Brunk. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Just wanted you to say thank you to you and your team at CY for giving me a baby and making my dreams come true. I am 7 weeks pregnant and just graduated to my OBGYN. Thank you, thank you, thank you a million times over. And God bless you. Thank you to you, my friend Taylor. I appreciate you. Michael Selly, walking weights and wagu is Kiltz's way. Walking weights and wagu. You don't have to lift excessive weights. You don't have to do all this stuff all day, but you want to go into the gardens of life and into the workout space, right? Get out there and do something amazing in life. And we're doing this together. Kiltz is an OBGYN, a reproductive endocrinologist, a coach, cheerleader. I fly airplanes. I fly jets. Always well-trained in good weather with a great co-pilot. Even though I'm single pilot rated and I've done all those things, I go to jet training every year where they try to kill me in a simulator. This is simulation. This is simulation. We're simulating life in ways that you're going like, come on, Kiltz. You don't know what you're talking about. Walking weights and wagu. I don't do ghee. I do butter. I do cream, tallow, lard, but I just cook with the fattiest meats. Where'd I put that damn Snake River Farms? But again, say you ask your rancher, can you make me meat that's really fatty? When you give me the meats, tell me, don't cut off the fat. Fat is where it's at. Skinny is deadly. Have you heard of Oxo Art 2, an oral med to change endometrium to help implantation? Annual meeting reviewed. Oxo Art. I'll check it out, Escobar. But it's another drug. But again, the endometrial lining is damaged secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. Who inspires me? Let's see. Salisbury, James Henry Salisbury, Will Amir Stephenson, and I'll get you the, there's just so many people out there. You inspire me every day. And Brother Ray, Sarah Thomas. Oh, let's see. It's not working. All right, I'm going to cut off of the, oh boy, I hate this when this does this. Let's see. Why is it not working here? MacBook speakers, microphone. Roberts, what do we got to do? Hold on a second. Microphone, MacBook Pro microphone. Let's check KMT. You guys getting any sound now? It said, can you hear me? Can you hear Kiltzy? I don't know. I'll check that out. OxoArt 2. Put it in my Instagram, would you? Is it better to ease into carnivore diet or drop everything cold turkey, switch to carnivore? Well, you are a lion when you're born. And eat the meat. I think that's the best thing you could do. So you can go right into it. Let's see. Maureen Atsali says she can hear well. Vicki Lloyd, great. But yeah, eat the fatty meat. That's the best. Go right into it. Look at SPG, Steak and Butter Gal. Amazing. Ooh, the boats are going by on the lake in Skinny Atlas. Loud and clear. Great, Lisa J. Any thoughts on meetup yet in Florida? I'm working on it with Jake. Maybe we're going to do something with SPG while we're down there. And also with the Hack Your Health, or also with Meat Stock, Wired for Healing. We're wired for healing. Remember, but I am already healed in so many amazing ways. So today I was in my pottery studio. I did my push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get-ups. All right. Okay. Remind me later. Yes. This thing is just keep on. We'll do 1 hour. Love it. Miss Laugh a Lot. Good morning to you. Hello to Tribe. Dizzy, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Christina Gutierrez. Grand Rising. Everyone from Toronto, my great, amazing Toronto peeps, thank you for being here. Love you. Grateful to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All around the globe, CNY Fertility Global is really working to bring affordability, access, quality, and integration to everybody. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks. I'll try living and coming back. Yeah, try that, Sarah D. Buffalo, New York meetup. I'm working on all these things. The challenge for Kiltz is I'm doing kind of a couple of other things that I got to do the work on in some ways to bring a better way. But Carnivore is like changed my life. Is like, I'm like, man, I went carnivore and I don't need my doctors or drugs anymore. And you're thinking, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz, that's wrong. I know what you're thinking. See if I got Jake Binwu Kiltz. Love life. I love life. I'm very blessed to have Miss T taking care of Kiltzy, and I'm a needy boy, but I'm very blessed in life. My family, my friends, my colleagues, but ultimately we're all brothers and sisters around the globe. Let's see. Yeah, better to eat. It's better to jump right in. You want to get into the cold plunge? Jump right in. You leap and live. That is it. Leap and live. Rock on, my brothers. Miss Laugh a Lot, a grand rising to you. Love it. Maria Rothblatt, happy cells, happy life. And listen, you got to talk to your body, your cells with love, right? You got to do some touch work with your partner or yourself, right? So simple touch work is all you need to do, right? Go for a walk in life. And this is amazing walkabout. We're on the walkabout life. And every day simply say, God, I thank you for this day. Everything and anything that's ever happened to you, your parents, the priest, the pope, the president, everyone, you don't chastise anyone. You show the Christian philosophy of kindness, love, gratitude to all of it, right? All right. Maria, flexibility, right? See, I will do my stretching and all this stretching. You don't have to do all this heavy lifting. Stretching like yoga. Go to join a yoga class. So many great yoga classes right in town in Skinny Atlas. Join a yoga class. We're working to get another yoga class going in Rochester again. So I'm excited about that. Let's get it going. Paul R. Anthony, my friend. Good morning. God bless. Lee, Karen Wilson, thank you for stopping in. Who are you guys watching to inspire you in the ketovore, the carnivore way, the faith and fasting way, the fitness way? I met Kevin. Where's the book? I got it here. I met Kevin Donaldson and his wife yesterday and their two sons at the Cops and Campers in Ithaca. If you haven't been there yet, join us next year. We're going to be there inspiring each other that we can all do better in life. And look at, you're going to die. You're going to die one day. But why not get up and out and do something with love, kindness, generosity? And yes, things happen that we go like, why did they do that? Look at, who knows? We're human beings. We're working to be better. Don't chastise the negative way. Say, you know what? How can we be better today and every day? Miss Laugh a Lot. Hi to Peter, United Carnivore. Love the body you're in. If you think you need proof, consider looking in the mirror. Look at, my weight is perfect. My body is perfect. My life is perfect. Do I have problems, challenges? And do I like, hey, I like to make that change it a little bit. But I love my body as I'm doing my weights and walking and workout, my painting, my pottery, my poetry, my music. Love music. And do I know a lot of music? No, I got like 5 chords. That is it. How many do you need? Like 1. Just 1 is all you need. Rock on. Rothblatt. And I love watching Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Bella, Lisa Wiedemann, Kelly Hogan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. You are a rock star. You are the most amazing person ever created in the universe. And you need to have faith and belief in God. And if you simply look in the mirror, damn, there she is. And again, look at everyone with love. We're not here to chastise anyone. We're here to say, thank you, God, love you. How to stop drinking beer and liquor. Let's see, social moments, but he getting cyst. Let's see, I'm a non-drinker. I'm a believer in God, and I'm off coffee now for 3 months. I haven't drinking alcohol in 2 months. But if I do, it's only small sips. And I don't say, oh, I'm addicted to that. I never label addiction. Listen, you're not addicted to it. These things are brought to us in an environment in a way that you simply say, no, I don't drink that. No, I don't smoke that, eat that, consume that. But again, if you do small amounts, but like heroin, cocaine, little amounts, or marijuana, don't touch it. It'll take you down. And then if you're a pilot, you can't fly, you lose your license, or a doctor, don't do it. The best way, Maria Rothblatt, join Kiltz's Mighty Tribe to get inspiration. We're here to inspire others to be the lioness and lion they're already born to be. You are that already. You are that which you wish to be, because it's all a mind game. 2024, great album. Vicky Lloyd, I love 5 Minutes Bobby Potty podcast. Oh, I love Rena Alawalia, 5 minutes. She's a rock star. I missed being on there like a week, 2 or 3 ago because I didn't have my right times. But I'm hoping she'll ask Kiltzy back. Love her stuff. All right. When your Kiltz cup is full, stop pouring and then pass it around. I'm going to be bringing some Kiltz cups to the meetings. If you're there early enough, you come to the booth, and maybe you got to have a secret code in order to get a cup. Right on. Maybe we could organize Kansas City Meetup Expo Convention Center by the airport. Vicky Lloyd, love to do it. I'm working on doing that around the globe, a meetup for all of us. And remember, vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, if you simply add more fat, and I think that beef is the best, but if you're a vegan, it's coconut oil. If you're a vegetarian, it's cream, butter, eggs, and cheese. If you're a Mediterranean, pescatarian, carnivorian, I think it's, again, the problem with fish, it's poisoned and there's not enough fat in it. There's just not fat. Add butter, add cream sauce. That's the best way. And an avocado is a fruit, not a fat. Sorry. Carnivore babies, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, intermittently feasting and salt. And I add double. Don't forget sensuality at all. Let's see. I'm playing hockey again. 61 years young, Mike. Let's Mark White. And I was told I need knee replacement, but I said nope. Lost 35 pounds, and going to play today, and no knee pain. You might wear some sort of elastin brace, kind of keep it in check a little bit. But I'd say rest it, feed it fatty meat, do more faith and fasting. And again, my new book is Christ Carnivore, The Lion's Way. It's coming out in 25. Christ Carnivore, The Lion's Way. It's 25. We're going to put a pre-order on it, and it's going to be about how a philosophy of Christianity and Jesus Christ. Again, I'm not talking about controlling religious organizations or churches. Now, I believe in our religious organizations as a good thing in many ways, but in many ways, maybe not, right? There are some things that aren't all 100% with our parents either, or your partner either, but we take them all with a grain of sand. Right on. Go at it. Mark White, Lumpy, all your good work. John Bill Burselt, thank you, John. Lump, thanks to Cops and Carnivores. With cops and campers. It's going to be cops and carnivores and campers, right? Cops and campers are carnivores. Look, I believe a lot of the negativity, the stress, the PTS things that we go through in life are better understood and controlled on carnivore, because you're in the training grounds of life. You're there to strengthen, to protect. And I bet as lion, you're willing to go right into it. All right. Kiltz Cups online, kiltzcups.com. But I'm bringing a whole bunch. I have a couple of hundred in the kiln today. I'm going to glaze them up, get them in there. I got some new painting ideas that I'm really excited to play with. Love life. Dr. Kiltz, I didn't take nighttime insulin last night and I feel great. Type 1, no fast, acting a couple times this past 2 weeks. Nice. Carnivore, faith and fasting. Remember, fat is the most healthiest thing to eat. The real white adipose tissue uncooked so you don't damage and denature the particles. But adipocytes contain all the minerals, vitamins, amino acids, fatty acids, sugars, and cholesterol that are critical for your body. I know you're thinking, what, Kiltzy? You don't know what you're talking about. Carnivore help if you have high natural killer cells. Wimmer 3443, absolutely. Fatty meat, faith and fasting reduces inflammation because it reduces all the circulating amino acids, sugars. The fat goes to the lymphatics, and your body goes like, yeah, finally, and that's why I love SBG Gang. Listen, you guys got to follow all of these, join them, and join Kiltz's tribes. We're here to we're fueling the Ferrari of helping people get off the drugs, the diseases, and maybe help your doctors take care of the emergencies and the people that haven't quite changed yet. But even on carnivores, some times you might need these drugs. So I give praise to the doctors and even the food industry that's provided an amazing amount of food, but we've got to be the ones to change our lives. You're expecting the marketing people to change. It ain't happening. You've got to change yourself, and then you become strong to the marketing message and say, you know what? Okay, sometimes I'm going to eat a cookie, cake, or ice cream, or piece of bread, or a little bit of pasta, but I'm not making it my all the time. I am making it by time to time. But remember, some things you can't do at all. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nah. Miss E, what should I do? I've been lying for 6 months, lupus, and just caught the flu. How can I stay strong in this? Bone broth, faith, and fasting. Miss E, bone broth, faith, and fasting. And listen, again, just because you're carnivore doesn't mean you're going to not get a disease. Elderberry, vitamin C, but not anymore. Fatty meat, organ meats, some bone broth. I do a little bit of herbal tea from time to time when I'm not feeling great. Remember, they're medicinal. They're meant for medicinal purposes. Even probably a lion, a dog, or a cat chews on the grass in order to vomit and clear either the front end or the back end. That's it. But fasting, I think fasting and bone broth tea, a bone broth tea is great. You get the bones and you throw in some organ meats, some chicken feet even. That's a great way to do some of those medicinal teas. Bone broth tea. Miss E, that's a good one. Again, fatty meat, salt water. The Lion's Way is great. I occasionally eat a cookie, cake, or ice cream, or a piece of really great sourdough. I can't remember the name of the pastry at Roots Ocean Steakhouse in Princeton. If you haven't been there, you must. Met Luke there from not Auburn, but just east, the Cayuga area, amazing, west of Auburn, all small world. Remember, we are brothers and sisters, 2 to the 12th power, 2 to the 12th, like more people in the universe, and we are all brothers and sisters from those that have come before us, all of us. Hello, Lindsay Morrow, Paulette R. Hasty, coming back to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm coming to Charlotte, North Carolina, Paulette. So you guys got to be there. I'll bring some Kiltz cups, some Kiltz books, and sharing is caring, and we're doing it together. We're gonna create a 501c3 or 3C, I can't remember, program where we can get more donations, investment to help build the content that we're sharing with the world. That is one of the things between Kiltz Health, CNY Fertility, for everyone, global healthcare for everyone. We all invest in it. We keep the cost down, but it starts with what you put in the mind and the mouth. It's a mind, mouth, motion mission, right? Mind, mouth, motion mission of healing. And these ideas are kind of crazy. Like, again, I grew up as a Mediterranean. Italian origin, except my father's father, Mackenzie Woods, who we never knew. So if anyone might know of Mackenzie Woods, my father was born in 1924, January, in McCook, Nebraska. and looking for who his father really was. Angelina Cimentelli was never telling. Now, my daughter Pilar has, we've got some 23andMe stuff going, trying to see if there's a connection. We're all related. Forgiveness is love in the most notable form. United Carnivore. And I'm looking for your quotes because we want to add them to our new Christ Carnivore book coming in 25. Christ Carnivore, The Lion's Way. And my good friend Paul R. Anthony, he has a book coming out. It's called What If This Were Heaven? I think that's Mitch Albom's kind of ideas, right? The 5 people you meet in heaven. We are in heaven already. We are in heaven already. Right on. Carnivore helps with everything. Carnivore cures. Look at Judy Cho's book, Carnivore Cures. Carnivore is the cure. That's it. For forgiveness and love. Keto to lion diet for a month and had terrible, huge, hard to pass stool. Something I'm missing. Kylie Oss. You're right. So add more fat, but just wait for the poop to come out. Don't try to force it. But yeah, I've had that problem. Now, this is where, this is crazy. You might add some really fresh boiled prunes. Kind of crazy, right? My mother used to give me prunes for that. But I would say the most important part is add more fat and be more patient with the poop. It will come out. A lot of our problem is our bowels have been so damaged due to a plant-based diet. They expand, and so our sphincter and our colon muscles aren't working as well as they used to. But I get some harder stools that are little pellets sometimes, and it's like, ooh, but if you don't have a potty squatty stool, you got to lift the knees up, right? You got to put those knees up to get the right angle so the poop will just like, whoop, it comes right out. But be patient for it. And there's no more bleeding, no more pain, no more bloating. My bet is that the colon's there in order to carry all of the poop until it's full. It might take week 2 or 3 to fill up. When I did my 5-day fast, it took me almost 2 weeks to have my next poop last time. And I was like getting a little worried, but then one day it came out. And my bet is because we've been overeating carbs, plants, fiber, vegetables, fruit for so long, we're so used to a poop every day or more than a day. And that's the damage. Don't do that. 501c3, Kiltz's Keto Carnivore is the way. And Kiltz Health, that's what we're working towards. All right. Carnivore helps everything. 2 copies of MTHR. Imagine Carnivore is good diet for this. Yes. Wimmer 3443. Wimmer Swimmer. Cannot wait to read your new book, Christ's Carnivore. Christ's Carnivore, The Way of the Lion. 25. I'm really excited for it to come out. It's all about how the philosophy of Jesus Christ and how carnivore can change your life, but you have to bring faith, meat, and motion to the way of life. It's so simple, easy. Recommend eating more fat. Aaron Baker. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, more fat. Add some magnesium glycinate and more salt. More salt and fat. That's it. Having really loose stools. If you eat too much fat, great. Aaron Baker, thank you, Aaron. And I appreciate everyone's chiming in. Well, wait a minute. I did this and I did that. Listen, I don't know everything. I am just still learning on this journey, like yearning to learning every single day. My name is Dr. Rob Kiltz. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility specialist. I am a co-owner with God of CNY Fertility Centers, Kiltz Health, CNY Healing Arts, and more. How to combat gout on carnivore, fat and fasting, faith, fat, and fasting. See, too much protein is not good. Eat more fat. I'm sorry, most of the meat we eat is too lean. Even when I was cooking some of this ribeye. It's probably meant to be eaten raw. When you cook it, the fat's gone. What did I do with the fat? I poured it right into the bowl. I took all the fat and ate the fat. You want to eat the fatty meat in order to be the healthiest. More fat, mineral salts, magnesium salts. That's it. Went from keto to high-fat line diet month, large hard pass stools. I'm missing something. You want to do more raw meat, See, I think the cooked beef tallow isn't the way. More raw meat. Raw meat is the way, and not cooked meat. More raw is the best. Even raw meat, my bet is there's probably supposed to eat more raw meat. Cooking meat. Look at Pottinger's cats. That's where I think is really great. And please share, like, subscribe all around the globe. That's what we're here to do, is share the word in the way to help us all be better and better and better. And, join us at cnyfertility.com. Like, subscribe, all these things. We want to help build more mommies, daddies, more men, more mommies, daddies, more men, and more masters of the world. Breath is the way. The breath of fresh air. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Dwayne DeFries. Thoughts on Hoffman, German, Franks. Listen, look at Dr. Ken Berry. Talks about people who do Spam and Franks, sausages. I don't think those are the killers, but you got to add the fat for sure. If you're looking to go on a protein modified fasting, protein modified fast sparing protein sparing modified fast. Look at Maria and Craig Emmerich, great stuff. If you're in the, like, I got to lose a bunch of fat, look at Maria and Craig Emmerich stuff, Rockstar. I say you got to eat the fatty meat, and don't give thought to the negative in your world. Only believe that God is gifting you. Let's see. We're going to work on Deanna Raw. We're going to work on these meetups around the globe. Really excited about it. Aaron Baker, gotcha. Maybe add more electrolytes. Yeah, more electrolytes, more magnesium, but more raw fat. Eat the fatty meat and be patient with the poop. It'll come out. But there's so much damage to your gut over years that it's all stretched out. The neuromuscular system that pushes it all out ain't working as well as it used to. All right. Art Zally, how you doing? Love the meat. The meat makes men and women masters. Mujeres. Men and mujeres. Hombres. Loose stools, I thought too much fat caused this. Am I wrong? Still new to this. Yes, too much fat could cause loose stools. Too little fat could cause hard stools. But again, I have a stool movement, but I put a stool under my feet and lift them up to better my stool, right? Stool for your stool. That's Kiltz's new stool product coming out. A stool for the stool. Yeah, don't we love this stuff? Stool in it. All right, more electrolytes. Yep, Kiltz is for mentioning the poop after 2 weeks after fasting. I know. It's like, where is it? Then everyone says, well, you haven't pooped. That's bad. It's bad for the toilet paper people and the other people, but don't force it. One day it'll just be like, if you ain't someplace to let it out in the modern world, hopefully you're in the old way world. Let it be, let it be, let that poop and pee come as it be. Stool for the stool. Kylie Oss, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone for being here for the Hour of Power. Dr. Rob Kiltz, Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. A little bit of keto, a little bit of carnivore, faith and fertility, both for CNY Fertility, CNY Healing Arts, Kiltz Health, and The Way. Christine Nason, love your spiritual message. Thanks for being real and honest and funny too. You make me smile. Thanks, Christine Nason. I appreciate you. Let's see. Appreciate everyone for stopping in. Let's see. My lover had left me for over a year now, and I completely lost hope for us getting back together. But with the great help of Dr. Solomon, I got my lover back after a year of separation. We're happily back together. So happy, and all thanks to Dr. Solomon today. I have my lover back. You can contact him on Lottery, Spell 2 message, throw his Facebook page. Yes, listen, Rudina Kabafu, your lover has never left you. Your lover is always within you, and God is always within all of us. Everything happens the way it's meant to happen. The love of life is within you, and when you give the love will just shine right back again. Thank you, thank you. Dear God, I am humbled and grateful for the abundance of happiness, peace, prosperity that you have bestowed upon my life. I like that one, United Carnivore. Robert Matthew, let's see. I am going to start a 3-day fast. Is there anything I should add to my water? You can add a little bit of salt, mineral salt. I do Malden's, Redmond's, Baja Gold, and a little bit of Faith salt. That's it. But you don't have to. You don't have to add anything. You don't have to add anything. Just I'm on a 3-day fast. I'm on a 5-day fast. I'm on a 7-day fast. I'm on a life fast. Right. The life fast is what we're really on. This is fasting for lasting, and I recommend one meal a day. I recommend do a 2 to 3 day fast once a month, 3 to 5 day fast at least once a year, if not twice a year. January, July is a great time. Now, January is a great over the holidays, but fasting is nothing to eat for like a day, 2 or 3, right? That's it. All right. Thank you for your positivity. Dr. Kiltz, love and appreciate you. Lee Lowe, would drinking or eating too much grease left from cooking meats make you feel like I could? I don't drink a lot of that fat like that. Eating fat pieces doesn't do this. Yeah, I eat the fatty pieces. I don't typically drink it, but I might dip it and pour it on. And I let it go solid sometimes. Then I consume it. Cooked meat and pasteurized milk damages cats. Cats and dogs are carnivores. Love you, my friends. All right. Signing off. Thanks for being here. Kiltz.com or drkiltz.com or hey you. But remember, love is the mission of life, and God is within all of us. Take care. Lee Lowe, and Teresa, I will thank you. Love you. Lynn Cheney, sending love to you. I'll see you guys this week, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m. Sundays typically at 10, but I'm doing a lot more talks and carnivore conversations and Christ carnivore conversations. Maybe that's the next one. Christ carnivore conversations. That's it. We're doing it. Love you, my friends. Thanks.